In the days before humans walked the earth, the Cherokee people believed that the mountains were the dwelling places of the gods. The peaks of the Smoky Mountains, part of the Appalachian Range that includes Black Mountain, were sacred. These mountains were seen as pillars that held up the sky, connecting the earth with the heavens where the Great Spirit resided. The Great Spirit, who created all things, often visited these mountains. He was said to have shaped the land, filling the rivers and lakes with life. To the Cherokee, the mist that cloaked the mountains was a sign of the Great Spirit's presence, a living breath that would rise from the earth, symbolizing the sacred connection between all living things. The mountains were also places of refuge. When the world became overrun with chaos, and when dangerous creatures roamed freely, the Cherokee people would retreat into the mountains for protection. They believed the Great Spirit would guide them through the thick forests and misty valleys, ensuring their safety from harm. Story No. 2. Tsul'kalu' was a towering giant who lived deep within the Black Mountains, far from the prying eyes of men. He was known for his great strength and his ability to shape the landscape. Trees would fall in his path, and rivers would change course at his command. He had a deep connection with nature, and it was said that he could summon storms with a mere thought. Despite his fearsome appearance, Tsul'kalu' was not an enemy of the Cherokee people. He was a protector of the wilderness, and those who respected the land had nothing to fear from him. However, those who sought to exploit the mountains or disrespect the spirits of the land would feel his wrath. Great winds would rise, rain would fall in torrents, and the earth would tremble beneath his steps. One day a group of Cherokee hunters ventured into the mountains, unaware they had entered Tsul'kalu's domain. The giant watched them from the shadows, his eyes glowing like embers. He did not attack, but instead tested them. He sent a powerful storm their way, with lightning flashing and thunder echoing through the valleys. The hunters, realizing they had disturbed something sacred, offered gifts to Tsul'kalu' and sang songs in his honor. Pleased with their respect for the land, Tsul'kalu' allowed them to leave unharmed. From that day forward, the Cherokee people knew that they must always honor the mountain spirits and the great giant who protected them. Story No. 3. In the shadowy forests of the Black Mountain region, local folk told stories of strange happenings. Some said that the dark trees held spirits within their trunks, and at night, ghostly lights would appear along the mountain paths. These lights were thought to be the souls of those who had gotten lost in the wilderness, or the remnants of ancient spirits that still lingered in the hills. Travelers would often report hearing eerie voices in the wind, carried down from the mountaintops. According to legend, these voices were from the spirits of the old world, warning the living to respect the land or face their mysterious wrath. This was why the mountain was considered black, not just for the dense, dark forests, but for the hidden powers it held. Those who disrespected the natural balance or ventured too far into the unknown would be swallowed by the mountain, never to return.